I'm getting on the Skeena, which is a 2-day daylight journey, one of the most spectacular railway journeys in the world, on Via Rail, and I got it dirt cheap because I'm a bit of a skin lip. No, because I'm poor, because I'm very poor. Yeah, so I'm poor. So I'm going to get this wonderful, wonderful train journey on Via Rail. It goes down here. It goes through the Skeena, and it stops at Prince George. I've got a night at Prince George, and then it carries on down here and goes to Jasper in Alberta, in Jasper National Park, which is pretty spectacular, so I've been told. Then I've got another 1,000 miles, that's about 1,000 miles there, and then I've got another 1,000 miles on the train down here through Kamloops down to Vancouver, and then I've got a week in Vancouver. Yes! When I get into Seattle, it's Seattle Pride, and when I get into Vancouver, it's Vancouver Pride. Now, some people might think that I planned it that way, and they might be right too. Okay, so I'm in Vancouver. Things that I want to see in Vancouver. Well, the Museum of Anthropology, where I get to see some more carvings and sculptures by Bill Reid, I believe his name is. If you look at the Canadian $20 note, there's the Raven and the First Man, which is one of his sculptures. That's on the back of the Canadian $20 note. It's also in the MOA, the Museum of Anthropology, which again looks spectacular. So, and I'm going to Stanley Park. I'm going to the Capilano Suspension Bridge, which also looks spectacular. So I think we ought to call this video spectacular. Yep, so I've got 5 days in Vancouver. I'm going to Vancouver Pride. I'm looking forward to meeting some nice young lady in Vancouver. I'm available. I'm desperate. And then from Vancouver I am going down. I'm going to get back into the United States. I am going on the Coast Starlight, which is a trip in itself. I'm going the Coast Starlight down to my favourite city, San Francisco. Yeah, now San Francisco is spectacular, which we'll call this video. Stopping at the Green Tortoise there, some people that I want to see there. Next day I'm off to Yosemite. Yeah, so back on Amtrak again to Yosemite. Okay, here's my Yosemite map. And in Yosemite is to get myself a permit to stop in Yosemite Valley for the night, and then get the hiker's shuttle up here on the Toiga Road almost all the way into Tuolumne. And I think once again I'm going to be thwarted because I'm not going to get into Tuolumne because it's all pretty booked, all the trailheads are booked. Now I'm going to get onto a little trailhead round here somewhere. I better not say that it's tenure late because everybody else might get it. So I'm going to hike from here into Sunrise. I'm planning on spending the night at Sunrise Lakes. Is that what it's called? Sunrise Lakes? Yep. And then I'm planning on hiking down here to near Merced Lake to Echo Valley. I'm planning on spending the night there. And then I'm planning on hiking up here into Lewis Creek, which I've been told is again spectacular. Stopping in Lewis Creek, and then I'm hiking down here to Lyle. There's a Mount Ansel Adams. That's the peak that he had named after him. I'm going to be camping here with a beautiful view of Mount Ansel Adams. Then I'm hiking down here past Iceberg Peak through Red Peak Pass. Now I am told that Red Peak Pass looks more like the place in Zion, which I can't remember the name of, Bryce Canyon. I've been told that the red rocks down there look a bit like Bryce. So don't let anybody tell you that Yosemite is all about granite. It's not. There are other rock types in Yosemite. So I'm going through Red Pass and then down here Upper Merced Lake Pass. I'm going to be camping on the banks of the Illilouette Creek is that, and then I'm going to hike in to Glacier Point, where you have an incredible view up the Yosemite Valley of Half Dome and the Little Yosemite Valley. And then I'm going down here to Yosemite Valley, so hopefully I'm going to get to have some of the great sights in Yosemite. Then I'm going to get the bus out of there, and maybe I'm going to be staying with a friend in Eugene, Oregon. Maybe I'm going home. We'll see how the money runs out, but yep, that's the next trip in a nutshell. Little condensed version. Let's call it spectacular. Hope you're watching the videos. Just leave a comment, say hello. say hi. If you want to see me in Seattle, if you're going to Seattle Pride, come and say hello. I'm going to be at Seattle Pride. If you're going to go to Vancouver Pride, come and say hello. I'm going to be at Vancouver Pride. I'm on YouTube. Add me. Say hello. Hi.